We also have many violent criminals in our country, however, that did not necessarily come here illegally, but have been arrested 30 times, 35 times, 41, 42 times in a couple of cases, 25 times, 18 times, many for murder and other heinous charges such as pushing people into subways. As the train's coming along at 45 miles an hour, boom, you get pushed into the subway. They had it last week. Hitting them in the head with baseball bats while they're not looking, punching old ladies in the face, knocking them unconscious and stealing their purse. They even break into apartments and rape elderly women and beat up elderly men, beat them to hell. And I don't want these violent repeat offenders in our country any more than I want illegal aliens from other countries who misbehave. And I say, and this is subject to getting it approved, but if they've been arrested many, many times, they're repeat offenders by many numbers, I want them out of our country. I also will be seeking permission to do so. We're going to get approval, hopefully, to get them the hell out of our country along with others. Let them be brought to a foreign land and maintained by others for a very small fee as opposed to be maintained in our jails for massive amounts of money, including the private prison companies that charge us a fortune. Now, let them be brought out of our country and let them live there for a while. Let's see how they like it. You'll see crime all over the country dry up. Essentially, that's what Venezuela and other countries are doing. They're getting rid of their criminals and putting them into the United States of America. And their crime is down by almost 80%. We're going to restore law and order in America, and we want to bring back the death penalty for these horrible people that kill people. They kill people. It's always a tough thing to say because I don't like it. Nobody likes it. But if you don't do it, we're just looking for trouble.
They were lying. They were destroying the country, and they were lying. And they went against the oath that they gave. I want to ask one final question. The Pope this week said that it's a disgrace what we're now doing with this new government, deporting all of these people. We've got, obviously there's going to be a lot of media searching for the sad stories here, trying to turn public opinion against this operation. What's your message to the American people as you guys do this work?
Well, let me give a message to the Pope. I'm a lifelong Catholic. I was born Catholic. I've been through Catholic doctrine. Look, he only concentrates on fixing the Catholic Church, first of all. He's got big problems there. And in the Vatican, they have a wall around the Vatican. If you illegally enter the Vatican, the crime is serious. You'll be charged with a serious crime, be jailed.
Yeah.
So he can protect the Vatican where he lives. He can build a wall where he lives. Where American people are not allowed that? No. Securing the border saves lives. He needs to understand that. We secure the border. When less people come, less women get raped by the cartel. Less children die in the river. Less Americans die from fentanyl overdoses. He ought to stick to it. He ought to stick to the Catholic Church and fix that. That's a mess.
That's exactly right. And we did the details on the wall that's around the Vatican, and it's even nicer than Trump's wall. For as much as Trump likes his wall, the wall around the Vatican is really, really impressive.
They're so shady. I love it.
Yeah. He's not playing around. And he was telling the truth. This Pope has kind of been, had issues. A lot of Catholics are, he's not their favorite. But he told the truth. He was like, again, this is how you know that this is not in line with the Bible. Folks, we have a border for a reason. We have laws for a reason. These people have broken the laws.
Yeah.
They need to go.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and it's so funny because, like he said, the people who are telling America, the Pope, you're not from America, sorry, you don't get to tell us what to do. But everybody is telling America what we need to do, but nobody's letting them come live with them, okay? Like, they can't go to the Vatican. They can't go hang out with the Pope, but you want to tell Americans what to do. And I like the way Tom Homan breaks it down about the illegal fentanyl and kids getting raped. I mean, women and children getting raped. But even if that was not the case, let's say for the sake of saying that these were all wonderful people, they broke our laws. Period. Y'all trying to put Bevel and Beatty in for like standing in front of an abortion clinic, but you want people that literally just say, "Oh, I want to go live in America, so here I come. Sorry, now you have to take care of me. I'm a good person." Like, y'all don't even allow people to do that in your own house, in your own, like, it's so, why are you telling Americans that we have to just accept these people?
Right.
Wrong.
Right. It's a we all know that this is part of their design. This is part of their plan. Leftists, the Democrats want to flood our country with these illegals to change it. They want to cause all types of chaos. And we know the Bible says God is not of chaos, but
Yeah.
time and time again, we see these Democrats, these leftists pushing policies that cause chaos
Yeah.
from the design of marriage, to gender ideology on our children, sexualizing our children, and to this whole trans agenda that they have, again,
Mhm.
that's against God's design for our bodies. And it goes on and on. And the border, they want open borders to cause chaos so they can then pull in or begin a whole new world order.
Yeah.
And this is anti-God all around it. All
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. Like, these people are deciding that they don't have to respect us at all. Like, and it's even evidence. And you guys, like, I love all people. We're all made in the image of God, but you have to respect the country that you're coming in. And every single time we allow massive amounts of illegal immigrants, they didn't respect your law by coming over illegally, right?
Right.
Then they come set up shop and do things that are not American. They're not coming over saying that they want to be American. Hey, I want to learn the language. Hey, I want to learn the culture. I'm going to be an American. They come over here, and a lot of times they just try to make little cities of what they are, like, here. And
Right.
that's not the way God designed it. In the Bible, he talks about the foreigner and the rules for the sojourner and the sojourner in the land. The
Mhm.
person who is coming over, they had to get circumcised. You remember in
Yeah.
what is this? They had to get circumcised. They had to eat what the children of Israel ate. They had to, if you were coming over here, you had to do the customs. You had to worship our God. And these people are coming over here, breaking our laws, first of all, and then saying, I'm going to do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Not cool.
I agree. And same thing in Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 14:33. God is not a God of confusion, but
No.
of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. So we saw this, and we're already seeing the rewards of what Trump has been doing with this immigration. I mean, just within the first couple of days of these deportations, they picked up felons in multiple cities around the country: Boston, Denver, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Seattle, DC, Miami. I mean, and I think it was what? I don't have the numbers here. I thought I had it here. They picked up a molester. They
Yeah.
found some illegal that was also found that was a molester. I mean, the list goes on. They're picking up some really bad people. And on top of that, we have the leftist media who continue to push and lies and say this isn't going on.